So in today's video, we're gonna take a look at what's in my wallet and what cards I keep in my daily rotation. What's up, winners? My name is Nam. If you're new to this channel, welcome. Here we talk all things personal finance and credit. Start now by subscribing so you don't miss out on any future videos. I feel like since there are so many other credit card YouTubers out there that talk about what's in their wallet, so I'm just like, why not? So let's do a deep dive of what cards I keep in my daily rotation. So first off, let's start off with the wallet itself. So I received this wallet from Escadar like 2 years ago. This was actually my first promo that I ever did for a company. So I did receive it for free, but I still use it every single day because it's pretty minimal and it really keeps me thinking about how many cards I should carry with myself. Before, I used to have a card holder that holds numerous cards in there, probably too many to have in there at one time. So I just use this one since it's smaller and has a slimmer profile. So for this wallet, it comfortably holds up to 7 to 8 cards, and for the cards I don't currently carry, I just have on my iPhone for Apple Pay, but again, I rarely use Apple Pay that often. Now for the contents. I always have my driver license in there, of course, and also my USAA debit card, just in case my credit card gets denied or if I ever needed some cash from an ATM. But 99% of the time, the debit card just stays in that pocket. Now I always carry a little bit of cash in my wallet, usually like a $20 or $100 bill, just in case I go someplace that needs to have some cash. For example, Asian restaurants. But regardless, it's always good to have just a little bit of cash just in case. If you want to support the channel, I do have links that you can use down in the description. Now, let's break down the credit cards that I keep in my daily rotation. So starting off with the first credit card that I have in my wallet, which will be the business credit card, which is my American Express Blue Business Cash Card. So let me give you a quick rundown of this card. Currently with this card, you can earn a $250 statement credit after you make $3,000 in purchases within the first 3 months. There's also a zero intro APR on purchases for 12 months once the account has been opened, and after that, it will just be a variable rate. You can also earn 2% cash back on all eligible purchases up to $50,000 per calendar year. It's pretty straightforward, so after that, it will just be 1%. I think 2% up to $50,000 should be enough for most small business owners, but again, you really gotta pick a card depending on your spending. So once I've already spent $50,000 on this MX, my backup card will be the Capital Tap credit card. The key difference with this card is that it only gives you 1.5% cash back on all of your purchases, but it is also unlimited. Also, to apply for this card, it is much simpler. As long as you are the main shareholder of your company based in the US and have an annual revenue of at least $30,000, you should have good odds of getting approved. And lastly, there's no hard credit check whatsoever whenever you do apply for this card. Now the next card that's in my wallet will be the Chase Freedom Flex. This is probably one of the credit cards that I use the most, so let's give you a quick rundown of what this card is all about. At the making of this video, this credit card gives you a $200 bonus after you spend $500 in purchases during the first 3 months of the account opening. From an ROI standpoint, this is roughly around 40%. With the rise of cash prices, they also currently offer 5% cash back at gas stations up to $6,000 spent within the first year. So if you were to maximize this benefit, you would get $300. With that, you also get a 0% APR for 15 months from the account opening on purchases and balance transfers. Then after that, it will just be a variable APR. Now, this credit card is gonna be a little bit different compared to the other ones on this list because it has rotating categories. You can earn 5% cash back up to $1,500 in combined purchases in bonus categories each quarter that you activate. So the key here is that you gotta make sure that it is activated. If not, the additional cash back will not be earned. You also get 5% cash back in travel purchases in the Chase Ultimate Rewards portal, 3% cash back on drugstores and dining, and you also get an unlimited 1% cash back on other purchases. In my opinion, this is a really good starter card, especially if you are trying to get into the Chase ecosystem. The reason why I like this card so much is that I really do like Chase Ultimate Reward points. They are so easy to use, plus there are plenty of travel partners where you can maximize your points. Plus, your points is worth more if you have the Chase Sapphire Preferred, Reserve, or the Ink Preferred. Since there are rotating categories, you really gotta pay attention to maximize the benefits. But other than that, this is one of my to-go cards. The next card that I keep in my wallet is a Navy Federal Credit Union Flagship Rewards card. Now with this card, not everybody's gonna be eligible. You usually gotta have some sort of affiliation with the military or live with someone in your household who's already a member. Additionally, if you're a DoD civilian, you will be eligible as well. I'm pretty sure that you can find information online of how you can get into this union since it is pretty easy and once you're in for life. Now let me give you a quick rundown of what this card is all about. So currently at the making of this video, you can get a 30,000 point bonus after you spend $3,000 within 90 days. That's roughly a 10% return on investment. Plus you can get a 1.99% APR on purchases for the first 6 months of the account opening, then after that you would just have a variable APR. One thing to make note of is that there is an annual fee of $49. But with the sign-up bonus and the credits, this can offset this fee for a few years. Now let's move on to the reward system with this card. You get 3x points on travel and 2x on everything else. Plus you receive a statement credit up to $100 for global entry and TSA PreCheck. The reason why I keep this card in my daily rotation is that this is a perfect travel card. There are no foreign transaction fees or balance transfer fees, and plus it is a Visa, which is accepted in most countries. Also, you get 2x back on everything, which is perfect to have in your wallet every day. I think that most people spend the most in the other category, rather than dining or even gas. I find myself using this category much more than any other category out there for credit card points. So even if you don't have this card, there are plenty of other 2% cards out there that will be a perfect match. Now the next card that I keep in my wallet will be the American Express Gold Card. I got the rose gold version, and honestly, I think it looks a little bit more copper than pink, but regardless, I think this is a pretty cool colorway. Now let's dive in to see what this card is all about. There's still a pretty sweet deal that's going around where you can earn 75,000 points and also receive 20% back as statement credit on purchases made at restaurants worldwide up to $250 during the first full year of membership. But to get this offer, you gotta sign up for the card through Resy. I will link the link down in the description so whenever you are watching this video, it may or may not still be active. But either way, the majority of the time, you can get at least 60,000 bonus points as a welcome offer. So to get the full value of the $250 cash back, you would have to spend around $1,250 within the first year. I'm pretty sure that the majority of us out there can't hit this. So as for the intro offer, you get 75,000 membership reward points after you spend $4,000 on eligible purchases within the first 6 months. So some of the perks that come along with this card is that you get $120 Uber Cash where you get $10 per month, and this can be used for Uber rides or Uber Eats. You also get a $120 dining credit where you receive $10 a month. You can redeem this through Grubhub, Shake Shack, and the Cheesecake Factory. Since I live in a large metro area in Southern California, I don't have a problem maxing out all of those credits. And also, if you do eat out at least twice a month, you should be able to fully redeem them. As for the reward system, you earn 4x points at restaurants, 4x at supermarkets, up to $25,000 per calendar year, and 3x on airlines booked directly through the airline itself or Amex Travel. The thing about this card is that there is an annual fee of $250, but if you were to use all of the credits, effectively it's only $10. So the break-even point for this card is to spend at least $250 eating out for that year. So this is my to-go card whenever I do dine out. There are not that many cards that offer that high of an amount back unless it is rotating categories. Since I am a person that uses Uber and Grubhub, I find value from those credits. So if you dine out a lot, I definitely do recommend having this card in your rotation. Now my fifth card typically varies from time to time. It really depends on what I'm doing. But typically this slot is for cards that I'm trying to get the sign-up bonus or welcome offer for. So at the current moment, this slot is reserved for the United Business Mileage Plus card. Currently the sign-up bonus for this card is a little bit different because right now you can get 75,000 bonus miles after you spend $5,000 in purchases within the first 3 months. But whenever I did sign up, there was 150,000 point bonus after you spend $20,000 within the first 6 months. So that's the current sign-up offer that I'm currently chasing right now. But aside from that, you get 2x miles per $1 spent on all your purchases from United, dining, gas stations, office supply stores, and 1 mile per $1 spent on other purchases. There's also other perks as getting your first free check back for you and companion round trip, and there are a bunch of other benefits to this card. So since this slot changes pretty frequently, it may not even be a credit card. So it might be a Costco card, a Zoo membership, or it may be a credit card that I'm going to use for a specific category if I know I'm going to go out and buy it. So if you'd like to support this channel, you can find out what are my top picks for credit cards, plus I have all the cards listed down in the description. So I'm curious, let me know in the comments of what credit cards that you keep in your daily rotation. If you want to hang out with me some more and learn more about credit and credit cards, come hang out with me over here.